It doesn't sound like you're part of that camp. You're part of the camp that you think he's being targeted.
You know, I don't know enough to even be able to be specific on any of this stuff. It's just all speculation. Way Ice Cube. And some of you may not have realized that I'm not part of the club.
Is going to touch and involve, and the feds have said that this remains an open investigation. There could be more charges for Diddy. There could be more charges for other people involved.
How could you be surprised with anything that happens in hip hop? You know, hip hop is the Wild West. So you're gonna have the good, you're gonna have the bad, you're gonna have the ugly.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Binge Central. Today we're diving into some jaw-dropping revelations as Ice Cube steps into the spotlight, exposing a shocking list of accomplices linked to Diddy following his recent arrest. What does this mean for the hip-hop mogul? And who are the names that are now making headlines? Stick around as we unpack all the drama, the implications, and what's next for Diddy. You won't want to miss this. But of course, before we go any further, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this.
Realize with the club is what makes them so mad is when you don't want to be a part of their club. That pisses them off.
You think he's being targeted, or some of the stuff he's got, you know, there's credibility on what they're coming after him with the tapes and the feds and raiding his Miami home, his LA home?
I believe he's being targeted.
You believe he's being targeted?
Yeah. I believe, you know, somebody, you know, has the power to pull the trigger.
And usually the way this works is once they find out other people are involved or were witnesses, they bring them in and they sort of lean on them, and it's sort of like, you're going to cooperate with us, or there's a possibility that you could face charges. So
after Diddy's well-known arrest, Ice Cube is spilling some industry tea, saying that Jay-Z is supposedly turning his back on Diddy. But here's the twist. Ice Cube claims Jay-Z did something similar with R. Kelly back in the day when serious allegations came up. Remember when Jay-Z distanced himself from R. Kelly? Ice Cube isn't holding back, hinting that Jay-Z, along with someone who said they were in high school at the time, might have a sketchy history with some not-so-legal relationships. Ice Cube is hinting that Jay-Z's choice to distance himself from Diddy might be connected to the heavy scrutiny Diddy is facing right now. Apparently, Jay-Z wants to steer clear of a similar situation, especially with rumors about his own controversial actions buzzing around Hollywood.
Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
With decades of experience in the industry, Ice Cube suggests that Jay-Z might actually outdo Diddy when it comes to questionable behavior, even accusing him of being involved with young girls. It's a lot to take in, but given the long-standing rumors and unsettling stories in hip-hop, these claims aren't too shocking. Ice Cube seems to be dropping some major bombshells that could really shake up the hip-hop world.
We're now getting a closer look at the mountains of evidence federal investigators collected at the homes of P. Diddy leading up to his indictment. This includes things like ammunition, electronic evidence, and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and personal lubricant.
Whispers and rumors about Jay-Z's not-so-great reputation have been around for years. Besides the famous Becky with the good hair drama, some shocking claims have come up, suggesting he's been involved in corrupting high schoolers and encouraging similar behavior in the industry. One particularly disturbing tale that has persisted involves accusations that Jay-Z initiated a relationship with Foxy Brown when she was just 14 years old. What makes the situation even more alarming is the speculation that their involvement began when she was only 15, while he was 24. The details are undeniably disconcerting, but as Ice Cube notes, such unsettling narratives are unfortunately not uncommon in the intricate web of Hollywood, where disturbing events occasionally unfold behind closed doors. Jay-Z eventually tackled these rumors in his song Picasso Baby, firmly denying the allegations with the lines, "I never stuck my D in the fox's box, but damned if I open Pandora's box." They try to slander your man on CNN and Fox. In this lyrical response, he recognized how mainstream media had tried to damage his reputation. Interestingly, Foxy Brown herself wasn't happy that Jay-Z brought up this sensitive subject. In a candid interview, Foxy Brown revealed that she advised Jay-Z to ignore rumors, so she was surprised when he included a line about her in his song. Given Jay-Z's controversies, distancing herself from him was likely a smart choice to protect her reputation. She addressed the embarrassing line from her teenage years, questioning whether Jay brought it up due to her age. Foxy stated, "I was shocked when Jay said the line in Picasso Baby. We know how this business works." This incident highlights Jay's ongoing connections to questionable elements in the industry.
In some ways, it's worser, but it's worse.
One prominent example is Jay-Z's past association with R. Kelly. Recall that R. Kelly was involved in an inappropriate relationship with singer Aaliyah when she was just 15 years old. R. Kelly allegedly used his influence in the industry to get fake paperwork saying Aaliyah was 18, which led to their marriage. When the truth about her age came out, the marriage was annulled. Despite this unsettling situation with his friend, it seems Jay-Z didn't hold back from pursuing Aaliyah afterward.
You hear all this other stuff in the news with R. Kelly. How does that make you feel about him?
I was just shocked at how long he got away with it. How many people turned and looked the other way. How many people were still, involved with him in any kind of way.
Ice Cube believes these stories aren't getting the attention they deserve, and some people online think there's strong evidence that could connect Jay-Z to what R. Kelly has done. There's talk that some higher-ups might want to distance themselves from Jay-Z. Many were surprised that Jay-Z didn't cut ties with R. Kelly even after the scandal with Aaliyah. Instead, they went on to collaborate on an album and even toured together.
Touring, we was putting together a show, we'd probably be in Europe right now.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah, they would probably have 4 legs on.
More accusations have come up about Jay-Z and his alleged relationship with Foxy Brown, who is the same age as Aaliyah, putting him in a tricky spot to claim any moral high ground. There were rumors that Jay-Z had feelings for Aaliyah, even though she was illegally married to his friend. Aaliyah, an incredible woman with many famous admirers, found herself at the center of a lot of drama and strained relationships. Both Jay-Z and his friend Dame Dash were reportedly trying to win her over, creating a fierce rivalry between the two as they competed for her attention.
Remember Aaliyah's album cover?
Age ain't nothing but a number, sitting back there like Perv Master.
I wasn't there. I ain't have nothing to do with that.
They made a song together called Not Guilty. Anybody that knows what happened to my girl that with me should not be with homie, period.
Aaliyah dated both Jay-Z and Dame Dash, but had stronger feelings for Dame, which upset Jay-Z. Dame noted that Aaliyah wasn't serious about Jay-Z and was open to friendships and dating without worrying about others' opinions. As Aaliyah and Dame's relationship became serious, Jay-Z started shifting his attention to Beyoncé, envisioning them as Hollywood's ultimate power couple. For that to happen, he needed Beyoncé to rise as a top star. But at that time, she was still navigating her path after leaving Destiny's Child.
Tell me about the relationship with Jay-Z. You and Jay-Z formed Rockefeller Records in the 90s. Are you and Jay-Z still friends?
Well, but there's been things where he's been in business with people that are against my honor code. So because of that, I kind of have to keep a distance.
Well, you gotta realize, once again, rap is also a business now. You're gonna be sure. Business, that's the business gonna swallow you up.
As Aaliyah was making her mark in the music industry, her tragic demise left a big gap that some believe Beyoncé eventually filled. The details around Aaliyah's passing have sparked speculation, with people questioning if her plane crash was really an accident. The doubts grew, especially since she was headed to a music video shoot in the Bahamas, and the location had suddenly changed from Florida. Reports say that Aaliyah initially didn't want to get on the plane, but she was allegedly given sleeping pills, which made her unconscious and allowed her to be placed on the aircraft. In the entertainment circles, there are still suspicions about possible hidden motives behind Aaliyah's crash. Mary J. Blige has openly said she believes Aaliyah's demise was more than just an accident, and has specifically pointed fingers at Jay-Z regarding these doubts. The details surrounding Aaliyah's tragic end continue to spark discussion and speculation in the industry. Adding to the controversy, Ice Cube has claimed that Jay-Z has been involved in troubling situations with young women. One specific case involves singer Tiara Marie from her time at Def Jam, where Jay-Z was reportedly romantically linked to her.
How, she's really a sweet, innocent girl if you speak to her.
In an interview, Tiara opened up saying, "At 17, I had a boyfriend who was just poison. He treated me badly and was really controlling. At first, Jay-Z showed a lot of interest in her career, even calling her the princess of the label. But on the night of Tiara's prom, he suddenly cut ties with her, claiming her debut album didn't perform well. In a rare candid interview, she said, "If he could have made me successful, he would have. He wants to win at everything he does. I realized it just wasn't my time. I needed what happened to grow up. So I'm happy for it." Ice Cube claims that Jay-Z's decision to part ways with Tiara was more about than just business, and points to a supposedly inappropriate relationship between them during her high school years.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling, and Aaliyah's gone, but to do it the way he did it, it's malicious.
Reports say that Jay-Z went as far as blacklisting Tiara from the music industry, supposedly at Beyoncé's request after she found out about Jay-Z's affair with the young artist. The rumor suggests that Beyoncé, feeling jealous about Jay-Z's connection with Tiara, demanded he cut all ties with her. Allegedly, Jay-Z's answer was to blacklist Tiara, making it hard for her to get any new contracts. Amid all the drama and scandals in Hollywood, another talented artist got pushed aside and forgotten. Ice Cube hopes that Jay-Z faces a downfall similar to his industry friends like R. Kelly and Diddy. As more secrets come to light in Hollywood, it seems like powerful figures are scared and trying to hide their alleged wrongdoings. The ongoing revelations about Jay-Z have sparked intense discussions and speculation. A few years ago, a staff member from Playboy.com found blueprints showing a network of tunnels under the Playboy Mansion. These tunnels, built in the 70s and 80s, connected Hugh Hefner's famous home to the house of Jack Nicholson, Kirk Douglas, and Warren Beatty.
A photo from the late 70s allegedly showing an excavation in progress beneath the mansion. And this one shows the newly discovered tunnel plans. Check out the bunny logo on the plywood wall. Best of all, the blueprint. It says this tunnel leads to James Caan's house, this one to Jack Nicholson's, this one to Kirk Douglas's, and this one goes all the way to Warren Beatty's house.
Staff writers came across these blueprints while looking through the Playboy archives for hidden stories. Everyone knows that Nicholson and his friends were notorious bad boys of Hollywood, living wild and carefree lives. It's interesting to think about what the tunnels were really used for. The fact that they've been around for decades hints that Hugh Hefner might have been involved in some questionable activities too.
Yeah, guys, just a quick video, guys. This is from the White House. Does that look like children being rescued? The video is very weak, but you can see that there's an adult and maybe some smaller sized individuals.
The reality is that Diddy is just a part of the massive child exploitation operation run by the rich and powerful. In addition to all the big names now being weaved alongside Diddy, the spotlight now turns to Diddy's former confidant, Ashton Kutcher, whose long-standing association with the embattled mogul raises uncomfortable questions about his own complicity.
But the right to pursue happiness for so many is stripped away. It's taken by force, fraud, or coercion. It is sold for the momentary happiness of another.
Diddy's longtime friend Ashton Kutcher is expected to be subpoenaed as the federal investigation into Diddy expands. Reports suggest that Kutcher might soon be caught up in his own growing investigation, putting a strain on his friendship with Diddy amid rising allegations. There are rumors that Kutcher attended Diddy's infamous parties, where people were allegedly exploited and celebrities were filmed in compromising situations. It's said that Diddy used these recordings to blackmail his powerful friends. A source revealed that Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis won't support Diddy publicly right now. Although Ashton has been friends with Diddy for 20 years, he has removed himself since Cassie's lawsuit and the new allegations. Mila has also allegedly forbidden Ashton from contacting Diddy. Ashton is expecting a subpoena and has attended many parties where, reportedly, celebrities were recorded without their knowledge. With Diddy's secrets coming to light, many believe his friends could also be at risk. Some speculate that Diddy might never face jail time given potential ties to powerful politicians. While Sean Diddy Combs has faced past accusations of SA, the latest claims from Cuba Gooding Jr. are particularly shocking. Here's what's happening. Along with other recent troubles in Diddy's life, a former male associate, Rodney Lil Rod Jones, has also accused him of harassment and coercive grooming. Cuba Gooding Jr., also linked to some of these allegations, adds another twist to the story. Recent claims have emerged involving well-known figures like Cuba Gooding Jr. in a high-profile lawsuit, which only adds to the chaos. There's talk about compromising photos involving Gooding Jr., but so far no videos have come out to back up these claims. This new development only ramps up the drama surrounding Diddy's legal issues, and it also involves other notable figures like Chris Brown, Meek Mill, Young Miami, Stevie J, Usher, and even Diddy's son Justin Combs. While none of them have publicly commented on the lawsuit, it seems Cuba Gooding Jr. is especially upset about the situation. That's understandable, considering he's dealing with his own legal challenges and risks to his reputation. Rumors suggest Gooding Jr. might be thinking about cutting ties with Diddy, blaming him for the alleged betrayal and the potential fallout for everyone involved. Plus, legal documents obtained by TMZ support Rodney Jones's claims that Diddy used deceptive tactics to hide his identity.
And it opened me up to a lot of interactions with people in clubs and bars and whatnot.
In a surprising twist, Jones claims that Diddy took him on his fancy yacht to Cuba, where things quickly went wrong. Reports say that Cuba Gooding Jr. made unwanted advances towards Jones, crossing lines and leading Jones to firmly reject him. Jones even shared a photo that seems to show Cuba kissing him. The lawsuit states that Diddy could have stepped in to stop Cuba's behavior, but chose not to. This isn't the first time Cuba has faced such accusations. Back in 2019, several women spoke out with troubling stories about him. While it's unclear if Cuba is directly linked to this specific incident, Diddy is definitely connected to the situation in some way. More people are coming forward to share their experiences with Diddy and how they've been affected. For example, Katt Williams recently mentioned that the situation with Dave Chappelle turning down $50 million is nothing compared to what really happened, hinting that he's turned down similar offers during his career. Additionally, Gene Deal is there as a witness to these events.
Whatever they call that Cuba Gooding Jr. was so close to that man. I would thought that was his lady. That's how close he was to him.
Moving forward, Williams suggested that Diddy and Harvey Weinstein might be working together to continue harmful practices in the industry, especially since they run in similar social circles. He also shared a story about an incident that happened in front of his agency's employees, showing Weinstein's unwillingness to compromise for success and his inappropriate behavior. Williams believes he has faced years of pressure to stay quiet about these events, which has led to a lot of misinformation. Still, he is committed to his moral principles, insisting that his integrity has kept him from cutting corners or compromising throughout his career. He pointed out that his dedication might be why he hasn't won any major awards.
When you see Cuba Gooding fighting a case here in New York, when he said the girl was saying that he was groping her and everything like that, I'm glad they didn't show that picture at his trial.
Williams pointed out the fallout he faced for speaking about these issues, sharing how studios turned their backs on him for bringing up such serious matters while still holding his head high. He knows the path he chose and insists he never gave in to the temptations of quick fixes from wealthy figures like Weinstein or Diddy, and it's easy to see why. He carries himself with respect and dignity wherever he goes. Looking ahead, Williams made it clear that he won't let Diddy and his associates silence him or pressure him financially, even if it means facing backlash from the media or powerful groups like the Illuminati. For now, Cuba Gooding Jr. is keeping quiet about his own experiences with Diddy.
And then the police show, she makes a statement to them, they review the tapes. The tapes, they review every moment that they can for the time I was there. They don't see any of the claims that she made.
With the fallout from Diddy's past controversies, a new wave of lawsuits is coming to light, involving not just him, but also several well-known figures. Cuba Gooding Jr. seems especially upset, as his ongoing legal troubles could seriously hurt his reputation in this latest situation. There are rumors that Cuba has warned Diddy, hinting at the exposure of their alleged partnership. As tensions rise, it looks like things could get even more complicated. The focus on Diddy's controversial circle raises questions about Cuba Gooding Jr.'s role in all of this. It seems their relationship might be closer than people thought, possibly involving both in some questionable behavior. As this new chapter in the Diddy saga unfolds, there's increasing speculation that his empire might be on the verge of collapse due to serious allegations that are now facing legal trouble. This latest lawsuit could be a major turning point for Diddy, putting his career at risk and even leading to possible jail time. While Diddy tries to dismiss accusations and criticize cancel culture, he's hit with yet another lawsuit, his fifth since November and before his recent arrest. This new lawsuit, which is 70 pages long, includes serious claims from producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones Jr., who worked on Diddy's latest album. Jones alleges that Diddy tried to pressure him into a gay relationship, highlighting some troubling issues in the music industry. The lawsuit includes details about Diddy allegedly setting up uncomfortable situations, like introducing Jones to Cuba Gooding Jr. on Diddy's yacht, suggesting a more complex and darker side to their connection.
In terms of allegations of celebrities, we're talking about Cuba Gooding Jr. being shown through still photos of what the complainant says they have videos of.
Cuba Gooding Jr. reportedly made unwanted advances towards Jones, who rejected him. There's even a photo that allegedly shows one of these encounters. The lawsuit claims that Diddy had influence over Cuba's actions but chose not to step in when Cuba was harassing Jones. This situation is different from Cuba's earlier accusations, which mostly involved women. For example, in 2019, he faced allegations at a Times Square bar but avoided jail time with a plea deal. Now, under the Adult Survivors Act, which allows Cassie to sue Diddy, 2 new alleged victims of Cuba have come forward, leading to a new lawsuit. One incident from 2018 involves a woman who said Cuba kissed her without consent, a charge he eventually pleaded guilty to. Notably, a transcript from his testimony confirms that he acknowledged the unwanted kiss.
The world knows I pled guilty for the count of forcible touching, kissed a waitress.
In 2019, Kelsey Harbert shared a troubling experience with Cuba Gooding Jr. at a rooftop bar, saying he touched her inappropriately, which led to his guilty plea. Later, in a civil lawsuit, Gooding acknowledged the unwanted contact, and both women are now seeking damages for the harm they experienced. Their lawyer, Gloria Allred, is focused on getting justice for them. Meanwhile, Gooding is facing even more legal trouble with a new lawsuit from Jones. These lawsuits could seriously damage Gooding's reputation.
I believe I gave her a kiss on the hand, and we left. And my girlfriend stopped her from coming, and I think that upset her or whatever. And this is all on tape, which is the funniest thing.
But the allegations keep piling up. Diddy is also accused of serving drinks spiked with illegal substances to guests at his parties. The lawsuit includes screenshots showing gatherings at Diddy's house with underage girls and adult workers, some of whom allegedly had their drinks tampered with at Diddy's direction. This shocking claim points fingers not at just Diddy, but also at other big names in the industry, like his associate Christina Korum, Universal Music Group CEO Lucian Grange, and former Motown Records CEO Ethiopia Habtemariam. Jones claims that Grange and Habtemariam and the record companies worked with Diddy in a RICO operation, which means they didn't properly supervise or warn about Diddy, his son, and his chief of staff. Jones isn't just asking for a small settlement, he's going for $30 million in damages. But what do you think about all this mess? And which celebrities do you think might be involved in the next roll call of Diddy's accomplices? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.